Hi everyone, welcome to my live. I'm Rhonda Kelly coming to you on the 18th of December. Wow, December already. I've just had my birthday yesterday. It's my husband's birthday today. So yeah, pretty cool. It's always nice to have birthday celebrations. I started my birthday celebrations early. We had dinner on Sunday night. So that was amazing. So I'm only doing sort of one. This is my last live for this year. Obviously, I've been incredibly busy with touring and that sort of thing. You know, December turns out to be a busy time of year for me now. So I just want to also thank you for Melbourne last weekend. Thank you to Louise and Eileen. Amazing people to share my stand with. And I did Melbourne last weekend. I did Brisbane the weekend before, and then I did Adelaide the weekend before that. And then before that, it was the Spiritual Leaders Award in Brisbane. So yeah, been very busy. It's nice to be in one place for 5 minutes. I'm in Sydney this weekend for the Oddities and Curiosities Expo. So I'll just put a little banner there. So I'm not anticipating to do readings today because people don't like to pay for readings. So I'm just doing this. Let me put up my little... Oh, I think I've deleted it. Yeah, I've deleted it. Okay. All right. So I'm going to be at the Sydney Showgrounds this weekend, Saturday from 10 till 5 and Saturday, was it 10 to 5? Yeah, or 10 to Saturday from 10 till 6 and Sunday from 10 till 4. I'll be at the Showgrounds. Hi, Demi. How are you going? Thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. Alrighty, so yes, going to be at the Sydney Showgrounds this weekend. In case you haven't seen all of my ads, oh, actually, here we go. You can see it. Oddities and Curiosities Expo this weekend, 21st and 22nd of December. So that's from 10 till 6. Just looking at Danny's comments. So that's this weekend. Then on Saturday night, starting at 7 o'clock. So get there 6:45, 6:45, and take your seat. On Saturday 21st, this Saturday, I'm doing an evening with Spirit with Florence and Ben. So I did this last year in October. So we're making this an annual thing. So it's at the Campbell Park Community Centre. So it's literally sort of near Chiswick, near Ryde, sort of that area, just because I'm going to be busy Saturday and I'm not going to be able to travel far, sort of get there within half an hour. So yeah, so 10 to 6 I'll be at the Sydney Showgrounds, the Oddities and Curiosities Expo, obviously available for readings. And then Saturday night from 7 till 10 I'll be doing at the Evening with Spirit. So what we generally do is we do platform audience readings for an hour each. So it's awesome. We haven't worked out who's going first or last or whatever, but you'll find out on the night. So ticket sales are going really well. So it's awesome because it's literally just before Christmas. So I believe we have 12 or 13 tickets left, and capacity is capped at that venue. So we literally... if you do want a ticket, then you need to book that now. So trybooking.com, CVIIU. So that's for this Saturday night. Then I have a bit of a break. If you're interested in learning psychic development or mediumship with me, so this is my booking link if you want to book a reading for the weekend, Saturday and Sunday in Sydney. Or any of the events that I've got coming up. So I'll be adding the January events today to my Calendly booking link. So yeah, that's what I've got. I've got Sydney Showgrounds Saturday, Sunday, and Campbell Park on Saturday night with Florence and Ben. Then I'm having a break for Christmas. Then I've got the Starlight Festival. So that's in Bangalore in Byron Bay. So that's on the 2nd to the 5th of January. And I do actually have my presentation time. So that's a 4-day event, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the Starlight Festival. I've been going to that for about 6-7 years, I think, something like that. So on Friday at 11 o'clock to 11:45 in the Wisdom Room, I'm giving a talk on how to connect to your loved ones in spirit. So I'll be doing some audience readings in that and giving guidance of how you can make that connection yourself. And that means your spirit guides and your loved ones in spirit. So I'll be talking about that Friday at 11 o'clock in the Wisdom Room. On Saturday at 10:15, I'm in the heart space. So basically, as you go out the door, the side door at the Bangalore Hall, the Wisdom Room is the massive one, sort of out and then going to your left. The heart space one is the hear me? Yeah, beautiful. All right, so on Saturday in the Heart Space, I'm talking about how to connect with your spirit guides. So I'll build the foundations of your psychic abilities. And by the way, the Starlight Festival program is on a website. So it's an electronic book. And then when you go, you can actually get a physical book. And Thursday and Friday are 2-for-1 tickets as well. So that's Friday, Saturday. And on Sunday at 4 o'clock in the Wisdom Room, how to trust your intuition. Learn techniques with me to trust your intuition. So that's what I'm doing at the Starlight Festival in January. Then I have this one. I have an event that I'm hosting. So that's, and I'm going to type in one more. I just saw it. Okay. Just going to type something. All right, so this is my event. So if you've been following me for a while, you'll know that I took a break from hosting events when Mum died. So I took a 1.5 year break, but I'm back. I'm hosting an event on the 10th to the 12th of January in Port Macquarie. And that's basically psychics, readers, healers, product sales. Got some vendors there. So doing presentations as well. So it's going to be on Friday afternoon, Saturday day, and Sunday day is the event. So it's a 3-day psychic fair. It's at the Westport Club in Port Macquarie. So it's just upstairs. So come to that. It's an amazing event. It's a really beautiful space. It's a beautiful venue. All the staff are very friendly. So that's what I'm doing in January. What I'm doing on Saturday night, and by the way, if you do know anyone that is interested in coming as a vendor or wanting to give a presentation, get them to contact me. So my number, well, this is my number, so you can get them to contact me directly. So that's for, don't know what's going on with my thingies. My little banners are disappearing. So yeah, that's where I am, 10th to the 12th of January in Port Macquarie. And obviously I'm going to be doing that on the way down from Byron Bay. Saturday night, the evening with spirit. So that's the link to book in for that. So tickets are cheaper for that. It's generally sort of a local vibe. I have some different readers with me, but we're doing a platform, audience readings, combination of psychic readings and mediumship. There's also people who will just get the audience to pick out a card and do readings that way. So we'll be doing readings in different ways. And that's the try booking link for that. So CXXMT is a try booking link for that. So that's the big one coming up. I'm excited about that. I'm excited to be able to do it's my first 3-day one. So I normally do 1 or 2 day events, but this is my first 3-day one. So I am excited about that. Then I've got, so that's Saturday and Saturday night, Friday, Saturday, Sunday day, and Saturday night is the evening with spirit. Then I've got Yarrawonga on 18th and 19th of January. So lots coming up with that. That's organised by someone else, and I'll do presentations, or maybe 1 or 2 presentations. I'll see how it goes. And that's what I do. So the last one I did with that group was the one at Benalla. And that was an interesting one because there was a ghost in the spirit. There was a lady in the spirit that in the toilets that basically wanted to chat to me, and I told her to leave me alone. So that's the joys of being a medium. You're very aware when there's spirit energy around you. So that's what I've got coming up January and February. December and January. And in February, I've got this is a bit of a projection forward. So I'm at the Brisbane Mind Body Spirit Festival. I'm going to be on main stage again as part of the psychic panel. And the times for that, let me see if I've got that. No, I haven't written that down. It's basically the Friday lunchtime. And then I believe it's Friday about 1 o'clock. And then Sunday it's about 3 o'clock. Just don't quote me on that, but it's around about those times to be on stage. So doing platform with another reader and question and answer as well with another reader. So that's a great opportunity from the MBS. I was on stage years ago with Francis Bevan and in the Speakers Lounge, and then I ended up doing the Speakers Lounge on my own. But it's nice to be back on stage again. So we did Sydney in October, Melbourne in November, and now doing February in Brisbane. So giving that a go, which is awesome. But yeah, that's basically what I've got coming up. I've got my December lesson for my subscribers is tomorrow. And with my Calendly link, so my Calendly /Psychic Rhonda Kelly, if you are interested in subscribing, it's the green link for that. So yeah, thanks, Angela. So with the oddities this weekend in Sydney, it's the red link to subscribe to book a reading. So I'm doing the 20 or 40 minute reading. So that's my standard for Mind Body Spirit Festival and oddities. And then outside of that, so I do 30 minutes or hour-long readings. So you'll notice that that's a difference. And I've had people ask me why, and the reason is that obviously at a busy psychic fair in Melbourne was packed, something like 15,000 people. So I don't want to spend an hour with one person because that would mean that, not everyone gets to have a reading because I would literally only do like 7 readings or something. So I'm doing, by doing potentially 3 an hour, I could do a lot more readings, I could do 15, 20, 25 readings, so I could see more people. So that's my reason for having the shorter reading times for the busy events. And then if people really do want to spend longer, then they can do the 40-minute one. They can book 2 sessions. But outside of that, it's half an hour or an hour-long readings. And I've got, I'm only going to be keeping this live short because I've got a couple of half-hour readings. So yeah, that's basically what I do. And it's been interesting winning People's Choice. You're doing something wrong when people complain and bitch about you. But yeah, I really appreciate if you watch the awards video, I got handed a black folder. And in that black folder, they printed out everything people wrote about me. And it was amazing. I recognized some of the names. I didn't recognize all of the names. And, I really do appreciate everyone that voted for me and took the time to do that in whatever categories, whether you consciously picked a category or just picked the first one or whatever. I really appreciate your effort in doing that. I've also had a lot of beautiful testimonials lately, and I do appreciate that. I know that my website's not really up to date with my tour dates and things. I tend to be relying on Calendly more because that's just easy to show what I'm doing and take bookings for. So it serves 2 purposes. But I will be getting onto that. I've literally been busy for the past 5 weekends in a row, so I haven't had time. And obviously, it's not just sort of going to a different state; it's actually traveling there as well. So a lot going on. And in between that, I moved house as well. So I had to clean one place, move to another one, and have had to sort things out with that. So it's been very busy. But that's basically it. I think that's all I want to say. I've given you the times I'm doing. And at Oddities this weekend, I'm sharing with Tinkerbell and Aranya Joel. So they're both two amazingly talented psychic mediums. You know, if you come to the stand, have a reading with either myself or with them. I don't mind. But that's what we're offering. I've also got a lucky dip for Christmas. So I had that in Melbourne, and it was incredibly popular. And I still have some left. I don't have a lot left, but what I'm doing with the lucky dip is it's a spiritual wellness or spooky product, and it's one for $15 or two for $25. I've got a lucky dip, so I'm selling that as well. I try not to sell products because I don't want to detract from what I'm doing with the readings. It's you know, it's not it's really not something I want to take away from. But yeah, that's basically what I'm doing. So yeah, so if you're in Sydney this weekend, Byron Bay in January or Port Macquarie in January, you can come to any of my events. I will just give another plug for Saturday night with Florence and Ben. Literally like 12 tickets left. So I know last year I sold something like, I can't remember if it was 9 or 11. It was about 10. But I sold tickets at the door. I won't be able to do that. I may have capacity for a few, depending on how ticket sales go. But people are literally booking. I've had people book just one ticket, but I had someone book 6 tickets, had someone book 4 tickets. So people are booking bulk tickets. So with only 12 left, it could only take 3 bookings and they're all gone, kind of thing. So just be mindful of that. If you really do want to come, please don't leave it to the last minute. I'd hate to see you miss out. So that's that one. And then the Port Macquarie one is that one. So that's a bit cheaper, but that's 11th of January. But I hope everyone is doing well. I hope everyone enjoys Christmas. Santa's good to them. I hope you enjoy New Year's Eve. If it's hot, obviously take care of yourself. Don't drink too much when it's hot and humid and all the rest of it. Yeah, it's just like this week it's been stinking hot weather. So it's been pretty bad. I got some new glasses and had to go and collect them, and I forgot my water, so I had to go buy a bottle of water, and I thought, oh, do I really need it? I thought, yeah, I do, because it's hot weather. Yeah, but that's basically me, my last live. I will just do general readings for my subscribers. 2 have asked for a general reading, I believe. So let me just, bear with me, talk amongst yourselves. I'll just, let me just... Yeah, I've had... Okay, all right. Oh, and thank you for your birthday. All right, so just looking on my thing. So Rose has asked for a general reading. Oh, I feel a bit anxious towards the end of the year, Rose, but it's like it's going to be... I'm sort of feeling a bit of anxiety now, but I'm also getting that the sort of like the last 2 days of the year and onwards, it's going to be a fresh start, and I'm seeing a new bed, a new place to live, and also a new workplace. So there's something about it's almost like it'll just be a conversation, you'll be offered something, a different place to live or a different workplace. But I want to say whatever comes first is going to cross over to the next one. I don't feel like you're going to move everything this year, but you're going to actually see it for yourself or be able to visualize it yourself. Your clairvoyance is really... I know we did a recent lesson more on clairvoyance and different tools that we built on. And I feel like you've done all the homework, which is good. Because I want to say your clairvoyance is quite interesting. You're getting quite vivid dreams, but you're also seeing things, not just in the periphery, you're seeing it right in front of you. So I feel good about that. It's like you're seeing it coming. And, you know, you're really good at manifesting, but you're sort of getting better also, Rose, at specifically manifesting what you want is what I'm getting. Beautiful. Thanks for that, Rose. So I'm no longer answering free questions, but I'm just answering questions for subscribers. Oh, thank you, Danny. Merry Christmas to you too. Yeah. Where are you watching from, Danny? All right, so I'm just going to answer Malvina's question. What do I need to know for the next 2 months at work? Thanks, Rhonda. And thank you for the birthday wishes. Okay. I don't know why, but I'm just feeling wait and see. I don't feel like you need to do anything or be proactive. I don't know what I'm saying. I feel like your job's fine. And even though you're going to go away for an extended period of time, it's still fine. You can only do what you can do. I'm seeing you going into work, and there's sort of a couple of people there, a few people there, and it's like 1 from the 2, 1 from the 3 swap. And it's going to be a bit disorientating because someone will be doing something different. So I'm feeling like there's a bit of a role reversal in people around you at work. And it's kind of like it's been planned or it's been discussed, but it's been discussed for ages and it hasn't actually happened. So when it happens, it'll be a bit confronting or anything. But I just feel just wait and see. Don't be too, not that you're impatient, but I'm getting an impatience energy from you, Malvina, of, oh shit, this hasn't happened. Are they not doing their job? Let them ease into their new roles, is what I'm getting. So it's a little bit of a strange one, but that's what I'm getting for you, Malvina. So 2 works, and that's going to be closer to the 1 to 2 month mark rather than you've asked the question for the next 2 months. I'm feeling in the sort of 3 to 4 weeks mark, so the first month, and then the second month it'll just just sort of pan out. All right. So I've got Mum. Danny's. Oh, you're from Adelaide. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, Adelaide was awesome. Adelaide is interesting. Adelaide was a bit quiet, but that's okay. Had a great room with your Odysseus Curiosity. Oh, thank you. Yes, I did receive that. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And the people that write me testimonials and reviews and that it's absolutely wonderful. So thank you for that. And also just if you're looking for a way to write a review or you're not sure, please contact me and I'll make sure I give you my correct Google page. I have had a stalker for the past few years and it's been stupid. So basically with any of my social media, with my Google page, you will always see a photo of me. So if there's no photos, it's not me. Basically, that's pretty black and white. And if you're in doubt or someone's trying to solicit you for a reading or whatever, then that's not me, basically. All right, and I'm also going to give a general reading to Sally, who's another subscriber. Okay, I don't know why, Sally, but I've got an itchy face with you, so it's a little, that's a little bit strange. Okay, it's a bit similar to Malvina's reading, but with you, I'm drawn to around family, Sally. And not surprising, it's Christmas. There's a bit of conflict or a bit of hearsay and not really sure what's going on. I just feel step out of it because once you figure out what's going on, you'll be happy you haven't said anything, is what I'm getting. Yeah, it's a bit of a strange one. It's always a very strange energy around Christmas where people just talk nonsense. The jealousy and insecurities really show up big time in people. And, I used to react and get pissed off or get hurt that someone said that or thought that. And now I just don't care. I think, well, you're an idiot if you think that and then say that and someone believes you. It's pretty stupid. And you are an older soul, Sally, so it's not, you literally don't need to say or do anything. Just let it happen. It's not a big conflict. It's not a big deal, but it's just going to be a miscommunication, but some of it is said with a bad intention, and it doesn't affect you, but it affects someone you care about, is what I'm getting. And that's a big thing. I look at a person's intention. I also look at a person's mental state of what's, when people just spread crap, I know, I see who the puppeteer is. I see what's going on, and I see what they're thinking of, they're getting out of it. And it's all pretty stupid. But I also see the most vulnerable person. They're usually the loudest in repeating whatever crap they've heard. So yeah, there's something a bit about that with you, Sally. But I just feel step back from it, is what I'm getting. All right, so that's my readings for the people who have asked question in my private subscribers group. So if you do want to subscribe, that's the green link in my calendar. Yeah, so that's the best link if you want to book any readings anywhere I am. So Sydney, Byron Bay, Port Macquarie, and then Yarrawonga. That's what I'll be putting up. Also, with Christmas coming in mind, if you need a gift idea and you want the Curious Humans game, with my name capitalised, Rhonda Kelly, you can get 10% off. I believe it's capitalised Rhonda Kelly with no space. If that doesn't work, then just put a space until it does work. But that's the game that I used when I did intuitive games. So when I held up a card and you had to guess whether it was true or false about me. So that's basically it. All right, well, I'll sign off for now. And thank you for your recommendation, Danny. All right, so I've got to go and do a reading now. So thank you for watching. Just a little update of what's coming up this month, December, next month, January, and a little bit of February. February is a much easier month for me. I'm having a bit of a break. And obviously, if you want to book privately with me, then that's my Calendly link. You've got that. And just another thing, I do have people that say, I want to book a reading with you, and then launch into what's going on in their lives. And sometimes they'll write, paragraphs of things. And I can't, if I'm doing readings during the day, I don't have time to stop and look at that or look at your photos. If you're doing a reading with me and you want to send photos, that's fine. But I can't actually, I don't have time to do that because as you can see, I've been busy. I've been here, there, and everywhere, and I've been traveling in between. So, just be mindful of that. Also, if you have booked a time with me, please stick to the time, because if you're late, that's going to eat into your reading time. I don't want to delay someone else's reading because someone's delayed me. So just please be respectful of that. That's a pretty reasonable thing to ask. If you go to a doctor or a lawyer, you go on time. Stick to your reading time. And I know it's Christmas and it's busy time of year and all the rest of it, but I'm busy as well, and I stick to the time. So if you could do that as well, that'll be great. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful year. Have a wonderful Christmas, end of year, and Happy New Year. Thank you. Bye.